estás? They started without me.
You want to start at 4 or they just
Yo sé.
how much more 4?
Started without me.
You went too low. Yeah. Okay. So something you can just keep working on is that ending spot, and the voicings go pretty quick. They go by pretty quick, right? Because you got that G in there, so you got right, and then no, but you might want to practice that. Just doing those from the A. There you go. That's it. That's a tricky spot at times. What else? Oh, and then just working on that weird way to play the A flat.
Yeah.
It's just very weird. Yeah, but that's the A flat minor 7. So working on that, just those two things, and I think everything else should connect pretty well. All right, so that's there. So let's talk a little bit about well, we got plenty of time, so we'll do a little deep dive. So let's talk about improvising over heavy movements, because it can get very weird, especially in the bridge, with all the yeah, right, and you got all those 2/5s that lead down in whole steps. So let's start off with the A section first. So one thing you can think about when you're analyzing this is think about the structure of the bars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 bars. So now if you play the chords, so those whole 8 bars are just F. Everything is circling back to F. So you could just think of, okay, I'm going to be an F in this, and I'm going to be going through, basically, if we analyze this F sharp diminished leads you to the 2,
Yeah.
5, and then that's
Another 2/5.
another, that 3, 6, it's not,
What's complete?
it's a 3, 6, 2, 5, 1.
Yeah.
So this you wouldn't really call a 2/5 because this D minor 7 is not a dominant chord. So if it has to be a 2/5, there has to be a minor chord or half diminished chord, and then you have to have a dominant chord that follows after it. So this you would just think about in the F key of 3, 6, 2, 5, 1, which is a very common thing. One thing you can do over those progressions is you could literally just play F. So the last 4 measures of the A section, everything is just F major scale if you want to really simplify things, right? Right? And then let's talk about the first half. So what can you do for the F sharp diminished 7? How can you highlight that in your playing? Well, there's a couple things you can do. The first one is just play the chord tones, right? So my bad. Right? Just arpeggiations. That works. But you could also check this out. This is pretty cool. This F sharp diminished 7 is basically a D7 flat 9 if you put in the group.
Oh, I can't play that with one hand.
Right. So you could treat this as a 5. If you want to simplify, right? So, right? And sometimes, actually, in some lead sheets, this F sharp.
Oh yeah, it's on the chord thing.
Yeah, it'll be a D7. So. Okay, you could do that. Now, what scale could you use for that diminished chord? Well, you could use for diminished chords that are not part of
the key.
Yeah. So that, for example, for that flat 2 diminished chord, technically it's like sharp 1, but just call it flat 2 for now. You could just use the whole half diminished scale, which is a scale we're gonna learn right now. So check this out. Whole half diminished scale is this. You go a whole step,
then a half step,
then a
whole. Yeah. So half. Do you start with the whole?
Yes, you start with the whole step.
So
but start on F sharp, right? Because F sharp is the.
So whole step, half step, whole step, half step.
Whole step?
No, this was a half step. So this is a whole step.
Yep.
Half step.
It was A, that. Very close. No E in there. Yes. You skipped A. Right, so you start F sharp.
Oh, it's this is the one, not F.
Yeah. D. That's it. Yes. A. That's it. Okay, so one thing you can just remember is that there's just 3 black keys visually on the piano, and then you skip the E. So that scale, you could pull notes from that and play over that. And one thing about this is that it has notes in common with the F scale. What notes does it have in common? Well, it has A, C, D, and F.
Yeah.
So one thing you can play then is. You see that? Right? So let's circle that. Let's write on the sheet actually. So I'll write whole half here. Whole half diminished. Okay. Whole half diminished. So this is something you can memorize because that's actually a theory concept. So when you have diminished chords that appear like this, for example, like that alone diminished chord, that could be a whole half diminished scale that you play over. Okay, so then that's pretty clear. That's a 2-5. We know that. Okay, now what do you play over the 3-6-2-5-1? Well, there's so many things you can do. The thing about this is that the 6 in here is actually not a dominant chord. They make it as a minor chord. So I would suggest thinking F in this situation, just because you don't want to accidentally highlight that as a dominant in case someone else is playing the harmony and they're just playing that as a minor chord as it appears there. So how about we just try to improvise over the first 8 bars. I'll do without the backing track. I'll go play the other piano. I got a bass.
I was playing How You Mess with Miss Jones' organ.
Oh really?
It sounded really weird. I
bass is my favorite to play with organ.
Oh, you have an organ?
No, it just has an organ sound on it.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Autumn leaves on. Yeah, there's a whole like organ thing in jazz, like the Hammond, all that stuff. It's pretty cool. There's this guy called what's his name? Joey DeFrancesco. If you haven't heard of him, I recommend you check him out. He was an amazing organ player, jazz organ player, and he also played piano and trumpet. And he sang really nicely.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's a very amazing man. Okay, so let's try. How about we try boom, boom, right here? Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's just loop the first A without the second repeat, but just improvise over them. So yeah, try to solo over that. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2,
So do I
3.
play one more time?
No, don't play the melody at all. Just right from the beginning, just start with the solo. And once you get to that, I believe that A minor, D minor 7, G minor 7, C7, just go back to the top. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Okay, let's try to highlight a bit more of that F sharp diminished. How about we take some time to just practice some things that might feel good under your fingers for that. So you could do. So one thing you can maybe start trying to think about is creating phrases over maybe 4 measures in this case, right? Since there's 8 measures, how about you try to create 2 phrases? So by phrases, I mean complete musical ideas. So that was 4 bars right there. Right. So now you want to be a bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? You want to be a bit more. Why did that word just leave my head? You want to. Oh, what the heck?
Precise?
No. Yes, precise. Thank you. You want to be a bit more precise with where you are playing the chord tones. Okay. So one way you can think about it, because it can get a little tricky, but think about every time you hit 1, you want to play a chord tone from whatever chord you're on at that time. So if I'm on F, right? How about I start A? 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's try this exercise. Let's just use quarter notes throughout the whole thing, and each quarter note has to land on a chord tone. Everything else can be whatever you want. Can be whatever note from that whole half diminished scale on this specific.
I don't understand. So like the first note
Yes.
has to be a chord tone, and then the rest is whatever you want.
Yes.
Okay.
Whatever you want. Yeah. Alright, let's try to do that. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So try to use just quarter note rhythms.
Oh, okay.
Everything quarter note. So an example of that would be this. Wait, my bad. I messed it up. My bad. Oh, what the heck is this going on? Hold on. I'm tripping up. All right, here we go. Hold on. What the heck? So it felt weird because I was doing a walking bass line with my left hand, and I was like, "This don't feel right, man." Hold on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So let's try it together, okay? You play the quarter note lines. I'll play the bass line. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Keep in mind about landing on the...
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, alright, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go.
Wait, can we start again?
Yep. You want to take it a bit slower?
No.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, So let's try to do that over a period of time, and slowly you can start coming out of just quarter notes. You can start being a bit more rhythmic with whatever you want. Okay? But always keeping in mind of landing on that chord tone. Beat. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, So now we gotta apply everything we did in the first measures to the rest, okay? So that part is gonna be, so it starts with the 2-5 right here, okay? So one way you can think about this is thinking about where these 2-5s lead. So this 2-5 leads to B flat. So I'm gonna put a little star in here. This 2-5 is...
That's G flat.
Right.
D major.
Right.
G major.
G flat.
Major.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Actually, it does.
Yeah, this 2-5 leads back to it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So the reason why I highlighted those is because you can think about that key while you're playing the 2/5. So while you're playing these two measures, you can already
Playing the key of G flat.
exactly. And same thing here.
G flat.
Exactly. So now that's cool, right? We understand that. But now the tricky part is actually playing that because the chords are moving very fast. You're just getting 2 beats per chord for the 2/5s, right? And then you get a measure of the major ones. So one thing you can do is you could just run the major scale just for practicing, like playing continuous eighth notes. You could do something like this. And then here, check it out. I'm gonna switch to the G flat major scale. Switch to D. Switch to G flat, exactly. So let's try to do that. Let's just do the right hand now. And let's try it. Let's see. How about we come up with a little method so it's a bit organized. So try to just do 1 octave. And if the chord is longer than that, then just come back down again. So let's try with C. Here we go. So we're in 2/5, right? So now it's the B flat major scale for these whole 2 bars. Alright? So ready? Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, oh, okay. You're doing it with your left hand. Do it with your right hand, right? Because that's the hand we use to solo. So let's just do. Well, how about we try eighth notes instead of quarter notes? So. And you try to be in this range, okay? So, okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we reached the end of the F7 there. Now you're gonna start coming back to B flat, and I paused you there because somewhere around here you're gonna think about the transition.
So right here, I go back to G flat.
Yes.
2 forward to G flat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's try it. Here we go. Try it a bit slower. 1, 2, 3. Right, you want to switch to G flat now.
No.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and we wanna do the G flat there. So Bobby. There it is. That's it. Okay.
Then it's
1, 2, and
there's just one more measure of this, right?
yeah.
Okay.
4 and 1 and minor, right? Because it's G minor.
Oh, I thought we were here.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, my bad. I'm tripping. Ignore me. And there you go. That's it. And then one more measure of that. Okay, let's try doing it from here just to D. All right, just to connect that first half. All right, here we go. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's the wrong key.
It's okay. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and G flat 2, 3 and 4 and yeah. Okay, cool. Now let's try that in time. I'm gonna go play the bridge. Here we go. Ready? One. Well, that's too fast. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Oh my bad. From the 2-5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Cool. So let's talk about the next part.
The next part's 2 measure D flat and 2 measure F.
Exactly.
And back.
There you go. So try connecting from the beginning all the way to that ending of the bridge.
No.
It's the G flat. B.
Then it's F.
Right. Sure. Right. G. Right. Okay. Let's try to do the whole bridge at that speed non-stop. Let's see how it goes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Yeah, okay. Whew. Okay, now we have connected all those scales under our fingers. Now, that's just the first half, right? So, this is how you connect all those eighth note lines that you hear people play through changes. You just start by playing your simple scales and then you just connect them under your fingers. After that, if you want to start connecting scales that are a bit more interesting, right? Say like you want to do like let's see. How about you?
F sharp diminished 7 and G flat. No, wait, that's the same.
How about you? So in this 2/5 right here, right? You could play the half whole diminished of the D flat, which is D flat. So half whole, half whole, half whole, half whole. Right? So you could do something like that where you connect it. So it might look something like this. And then check this out. You do the A flat right here. What the heck? Something like that, right? So you do. It's this what I wanted to do. That's it. That's it. Okay, so check this out. That right there, right? So you can start connecting all these scales into that and just plugging them in once you learn them. So let's try to do the full thing. This part right here is just that, but twice the speed. So, right? Exactly. All right, here we go. Let's try the full thing. You can do organ if you'd like. And in this case, since it's eighth notes that we did for the bridge, you can substitute them. You can substitute them for quarter notes. So we can go back to quarter notes since we are gonna do like about 80. So let's do 80, and here we go. Just improvising. 2, 3,
What are we on?
bridge.
Which one?
A flat minor 7, D flat 7, G flat. So let's try it again. Alright. Here we go. 2.
Which part?
My bad. Beginning. Let's try again from the beginning. 1,
That was a long time.
3, Okay. That's good. So that's what you can practice over. Not only Have You Met Miss Jones, but over any other song. Yeah, right. Because the idea is that these things you start connecting them and seeing how they fit into all the other stuff. So how about we take a song that you have improvised a lot over, and we try to see if you can do this on your own. I'll just sit next to you and you tell me how that's gonna work. Okay?
Okay.
So you can pick the song. It can be Blue Bossa, Autumn
No.
Leaves.
You can choose.
Okay. Um, how about just for the let's do four. Let's do four. All right. So talk me down through. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, and you're gonna answer them. So talk me down through. Let's see. What would I play for the first 2/5 that's over here? E flat, A flat, and then F minor, which doesn't lead to the
Anything.
exactly doesn't lead to the chord you'd expect.
You would play the E flat minor scale, of course.
Okay.
Then the A flat scale.
Okay. So
Then the F minor scale.
okay. So let's pause. So let's talk about that. Now, you are right. You can think about E flat minor and then A flat 7.
Yes.
But for the
That's a
sake,
7?
yeah, A flat.
I thought that was just like an upside down flat side.
No.
Or an eighth fret.
Mm-mm. There, yeah, that's a 7. That's the lead sheet font for you.
Wow.
It's a very interesting font. Anyway, so E flat, A flat. So you you can play E flat minor then A flat 7 scale, but also think about what scale these
I would,
chords
instead
come
of
from.
playing F minor, I would play D flat. This D flat scale.
Yes, good job. The whole D flat scale over these,
Yes.
right?
I
Very
would play
nice.
that until here, and then I do that.
Exactly. Yeah. Right, and then the F minor, you might want to reconsider D flat though. You might want to just play minor there. F minor.
Okay.
Right.
What is this?
Mhm. Good. Good. Yep. Yes. Uh, D flat. E flat. There you go. That's it. Okay. So another thing though you could do right is instead of thinking over D flat, you could just think of this whole thing being like an A flat Lydian dominant scale if you wanted to, which is something we haven't done, right? So that's why.
Not like the modes and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So that's why we're kind of just kind of relaxing and just taking the major scales instead. But this is an example for future reference that we will do eventually. Okay, cool. So we
I
got.
wrote those all down.
Hmm?
I think I wrote all those down.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think we did this before. Unless we didn't. Oh yeah, I did that one. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's it.
I know, see, I only
See, yeah. So for now, we're just gonna stick with the stuff we feel comfortable with. And then we'll start adding the stuff that sounds pretty hip. Okay. So you got F minor. Okay, cool. Now this, what would you play for that?
G minor scale.
Really? Not this. Talking about this whole 2/5 right here.
Oh, those?
Mm-hmm.
A flat and D flat. I would play the D flat scale.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, because this is a D flat 7, and a D flat scale is gonna clash with the major 7th and the dominant 7th of a chord. Right, so
What's the seventh of D flat? This.
yeah, but that's major 7. This is the 7 you want for the chord.
So it's gonna be this? Or is it gonna be this?
It's gonna be that.
It's gonna be this. Okay.
So if you play, like you said, you would play D flat major, you would end up with C natural, which is not the right 7th of the chord, so it doesn't work.
D flat minor.
You run into the same problem
Oh.
with the minor third, right? Because D flat major, that's minor, so it wouldn't go together. So here's a good way to think about this.
G. No one knows.
What 2/5 is this? What would regularly what would this 2/5 lead you to?
It'll be me the E?
Try it.
No, because D is the 2 of E. So.
I will tell you this. You literally just saw this 5 minutes ago. Yep.
What? It's behind here. Oh, it's a G flat major 7.
Yes.
I said G. I said G.
You were a half step off. There you go. So G flat. Cool. So how about you? Well, let's not write in anything for now. Okay, so E flat, D flat, F minor, G flat. This you could just play regular E flat scale, right? It's the 3rd. You could play G minor. Yeah, because it's an E flat. Yeah. Now this is weird. So it's just a measure of that. So how do you highlight that 2/5? So this is one of those cases where you can just play E, right? And then this right here, you could just play E flat because it's F minor 7, B flat.
E flat.
Yep. And then back to G minor. So how about let's just try to play together. It doesn't matter if we don't line up with the notes as long as we're playing the same scale. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so that's the D flat scale right there.
Oh! I got confused while you were playing a D flat.
Yeah.
And then it's still D flat scale.
No, it's F minor. There you go. You don't want to put the G flat. You want to just use F.
Now it's the E flat major.
Yep. Wait, time out. No, it wouldn't be E flat. It would be G flat, right? Because that's 2.
Oh, sorry.
Exactly.
Then I play E flat major. But I still continue playing E flat for these two, right?
Yep.
Okay.
No, for those two you play E natural. right?
Just the
Because
regular E string.
yeah.
That is G flat. No, G minor.
No, these two would be just E flat.
So it goes back like twice already.
Yes. Yeah. Check the song is in E flat, right? So E flat has a G natural. Yeah, there you go. No, there you go. That's it. E flat, G natural.
Then F sharp and B is again. Then it's F minor and B. Gosh.
There you go. Okay,
It
so
does that again.
yeah, it goes back and forth. So what you can do with this is you can create runs when so you could do like hold on. No, I butchered that. That's what I meant to do. The F minor, right? You just lead up to it. So what I did there was just for this whole 2/5. You see that? Just E major scale going all the way up and then to F, which leads to that's my next.
Then you go to.
Yep, exactly. So that's how you get those 8th note and 16th note lines that you can throw in there. Again, I'll keep saying this because since you're just learning, obviously this is just going to eventually be taken out by all the other cool scales you can put in there. Okay? But for now we'll stick to these. Let's try to let's try a backing track with this maybe. And let's try to play through the changes. Same idea as we did before.
So just coordinates?
Well, no. Use any rhythm you want as long as you land on the chord tone. That's the goal. Yeah, land on the chord tone. And you have a couple ways to think about to maneuver your way around. Here we go. 4, 4.
Do I play the head first?
Sure. Let's do the head. We'll take it a little slow since we're gonna do a little exercise. Let's do up under that. Alright, here we go. That's the tempo. So it's gonna give you a 1 click, okay? work in progress.
Yes.
You can continue over the summer. Cool. Let's try. Let's try this again. Let's do it a bit faster. And this time we'll do it. We'll do the flow. We'll do like a little jam with it. So let's do. You can take the head. I'll take the solo, and then you take the second solo, and then whenever you want, you can just play the head out when you're done with your solo. And let's keep in mind the things we've done today. Okay, let's try it there. like the second ending on the first ending.
Oh, I thought. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's okay though. Okay, very nice. I could tell that you were like really digging into playing those lines over the scales we talked about. Very good. That's something you can keep on doing and practicing for sure. So, okay, let's move on. Let's
Donnelly at 300.
Yes.
So, I'm
Okay,
ready.
let's do it. All right. All right, I'm all for that.
I don't know how fast 300 is, but
Oh well, I can show you right now while you pull that out. Jesus Christ, I don't know if I can do this. We'll find out right now.
I'm gonna skip a lot of notes.
Oh God.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't ready for that. That was man. I'm surprised I did that. Hold on, I think you did awesome though, man. Good job. That's it. You got that 300. Okay. That I've never played this at 300 actually. um, maybe the most I've gotten is probably like 280 maybe. Yeah. That's fun. How about we talk about taking solos on this? Anthropology, right? Well, anthropology is a nice one to do at 300 once you learn it really good.
Isn't it already like at 300?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It is at 300, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's fun. All right. Okay, so let's talk about soloing on this. So the A flat, F7, B flat 7. So
That's
check.
Oh, that's not a G flat one.
Right, because it becomes minor.
They're backwards.
Mm-hmm. So one thing you can.
That's a 2.
That's a 2/5. There you go. So over that 2/5, you could just play A flat, right? Because it even
You
leads
play
to it.
A flat here.
Mhm.
You play D flat there.
Good.
F there.
I wouldn't say for the whole thing. You might want to watch out with that.
F here.
No. G flat 7. This is
Oh, it's a dominant, so it
yes,
can't.
it can. So and it's flat, right? F doesn't
You
have.
can play B flat here. Or it's dominant, so it can't.
You wouldn't play B flat because there's an A flat. A flat is not part of the B flat scale. Yeah, B flat scale.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what you can do in this case is you could just play G flat 7 here. All right, just one way you can like start highlighting. Yeah. So instead of playing the major 7, just play the dominant 7. Okay. And then this is A flat scale, F7, B flat 7.
Play B flat all the way through.
Sure, I would play B flat with B flat dominant scale, and then I'd make it minor. Well, actually, I wouldn't.
Play A flat.
Yeah, all the way there. So you do B flat, dominant scale, and
Then A flat.
A flat for the whole thing.
Then E flat.
There, you would just play
F dominant.
F dominant, B flat dominant. Exactly.
Then F minor.
Yes, everything F minor. This whole thing.
This whole thing
yes.
down here is F minor.
Yes, exactly.
This is F. B.
That's diminished.
Diminished. So it can.
Yeah. So ideally, right?
This one can.
Yes, that one. So ideally, you would.
Would this also be able to? So would I play B flat there and then A flat
Yeah, so B flat, A flat, and then that's again A flat. Yeah. But we'll just repeat from this back to the beginning, right? Because we're gonna solo. We're not gonna do that solo.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you got a plan. So let's try to execute it at about 250. Okay. Well, actually, I know that's way up.
That's still above the tempo.
Yeah. Let's do 200. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take it easy. It's funny that we say 200 is easy for for downloading. All right. Let me put on the tempo marking. And the goal is, well, remember, try to land on a chord tone.
Yep.
Chord
tone.
Yep.
That's gonna be hard at 200 though.
Yeah. So you might want to be a little bit more careful with your ideas, a bit more methodical.
Yeah.
Let's try it, and if it gets a little weird, then we can just lower it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Yep, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. I'll take a solo. Your turn. Yeah. Very cool. Okay. Nice job. So now you have this whole method applied over 3 songs that you're doing. So what you can do over the summer is just keep working on this, okay? And we got 5 minutes left. So how about we close off with do you want to do Blue Bossa or Autumn Leaves?
Autumn Leaves.
Okay, let's do that.
First song we played. Last song we played.
Yes, sir.
Love it.
Also, the first thing I find.
Okay. Autumn leaves. Let me put just as a duo between us. All right, so you can take the melody, then I'll take the solo, you take the solo, and then you take the melody. Okay. All right. How about you count it off this time?
No backing track? Oh.
No, not backing track,
Okay.
just a duo.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good job. That was really cool, man. That was something.
That was sweet.
Awesome. Okay, so enjoy your summer. Have a nice, relaxing vacation.
Oh, okay.
And I will see you.
That took out all my strength.
Well, there you go. You gave it all, so now you can relax. Awesome job, man. See ya. Yep, good job. Yeah, there you
So
go.
see you soon.
Yes, I'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Enjoy your vacation.
You too.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
What about you teaching other students?
Don't you dare.
Yeah, I won't. I will not. Man. All right, my man. Take
Bye, bro.
care. See you, man.
¿Será que me puede enseñar a tocar esta canción?
Madame?
Bye.